He washed up the hill a little bit over there in 4. Going to cost him some time, 21.630. He'll be 4th quickest. 5 cars have taken time. Again, we're taking the top 14 for your area sportsmen. We've got 39 of them in-house here. This will be the 90 machine of Titus Helgestad. Titus had a pretty good run last night. Charged his way up into the top 3 in that Lacrosse sportsman race. Titus, a regular at Jefferson Speedway, and spent a few Saturdays at Dells Raceway Park this year as well. 21.679. 21.679 for Titus. You see across the numbers the black stripe. A lot of the sportsman drivers have those. In memory of Rick Schermerhorn. 21.320. 21.320 for Helgestad. Schermerhorn was a weekly competitor here in the Lacrosse Sportsman on Saturdays, and always look forward to this Friday night battle with the area sportsmen. Unfortunately for us, we lost Rick earlier this year. And the sportsman guys have come together for a nice little end-of-year bash on a Friday night fight for this area sportsman battle. This is going to be the 88 truck of Mitchell Reinert's. 25.105 for Reinert's. Reinert's a regular here on Saturday in their Lacrosse Sportsman division. He spun out late in practice, and they may be working through some issues on the 88 machine, as he's going to run a 24.275 here on his second lap. So Reinert's will be 7th of the 7 cars that have taken time so far. And you're getting a live look in of qualifying here at Oktoberfest Race Weekend, day number 2 at Lacrosse Fairgrounds Speedway. You're seeing area sportsmen qualifying right now. You're going to get to watch the live look in through qualifying. We've got 7 cars that have taken time so far out of the 39 that will. If you want to catch all the racing action tonight, racing gets underway at 5:30 here for the Friday night Oktoberfest racing portion, brought to you by A1 Mobile Storage Services. You're going to have to subscribe to MidwestTour.tv to catch all the action tonight. Racing starts at 5:30, so tell your friends, order the fish fry, take it home, and enjoy the Friday night action at Lacrosse Fairgrounds Speedway. First lap time for the 88 of Clay Kurtz is going to be a 21.219. 21.219. Clay Kurtz, one of those Mid-American drivers that we showed you during staging. He's going to be racing again tomorrow night, part of the Saturday night portion of Oktoberfest race weekend. 21.167 for Kurtz. He'll sit 4th of the 8 cars that have taken time. So that will bring us trackside the 86 machine of Joshua Fairman. Fairman, a regular here on Saturday nights. Josh Furman. The 9th car to take time for your area sportsman. 23.832, 23.832 will be good enough for 8th quickest thus far. He ran 12th last night. 23.363, 23.363. He'll back it down a little bit on lap number 2. He's going to stay 8th. This will be the 75 machine of Justin Berg. Justin Berg was pretty strong last night, ran up in the top 5. See what he's got in store. He did not come out to practice during that last session. Said the car was pretty good. He's got to try to run down a 20.832, 21.791 on his first lap. He's going to be 7th quickest. He's going to need a big pickup over a second if he's going to get down to Dale Eckes. 21.261 will put Justin Berg 5th quickest thus far. 10 cars now have taken time for your area sportsman. We're going to lock in the top 14 during qualifying. This will be the 74 machine of Steve Blair. Steve Blair, another one of those Mid-American stock cars we'll see tomorrow night. He was 11th quickest in practice. Ran a 193. Right now, if he was to back that up, that would put him 5th. So we'll see what he's got in store for us. 21.792 on lap number 1. He's going to need that pickup. He's 8th right now. And Blair's second lap was a 21.059. Second quickest for Steve Blair. So good pickup for him. This would put him pretty comfortably into the show. Right now, this is the 12th car to take time. The 71 of Eugene Gregorich II. We had a chance to talk to him this morning about this deal. Matt Pyburn has been spending time over in Crandon doing some off-road racing, and well, he's had a couple weeks off, and he said, you know what, let's put a car together for Fest. And he called up his old buddy Eugene, said, let's go. Eugene said, yeah, let's do it. 21.335 for him on lap number 1. He is 8th quickest so far. You'll see Eugene Gregorich III in action tomorrow night with the Midwest Truck Series. Hey, Eugene Gregorich going to go to the top of the board, 20.791. So Eugene Gregorich II. Not bad for a car they just put together on Sunday afternoon. The 13th car to come out and qualify will be Timmy Spatz in this 54 machine. Timmy Spatz, another Mid-American stock car. It's a good move by these guys to get some laps in tonight, find out how competitive their car is, and be able to make some adjustments, get a head start on the rest of the Mid-American Stock Car Series guys tomorrow afternoon. His first lap time is going to be a 22.913. 22.913 for Timmy Spatz. Will be 11th quickest thus far of the 13 cars that have qualified. We're getting close to sitting on the bubble now. We're going to take our top 14. Top 14 going to be moving on tonight. Everybody else will be racing their way through an 8-lap qualifier or a 12-lap last chance race. 22.573. 22.573 for Spatz will keep him 11th. Up next will be the Kalahari Resorts number 51 machine, Robert Trzynski. Robert Trzynski, you'll see a truck that looks just like this tomorrow. 21.509. 21.509 will put him 9th quickest thus far. Mitchell Reinert's the first car on the bubble with a 24.275. See if Trzynski can get a little bit quicker and put some breathing room between himself and that bubble. He will with a 21.300. He's going to stay 8th. 21.300. He'll be 8th quickest thus far. So this is the team car to that 99 of Brent Kane you saw earlier, the 41. Rookie driver Ben Gannon. Ben Gannon, a regular over at Elko, donning the 41 in honor of his favorite driver growing up, Donnie Reavers. First lap time for Ben Gannon is a 22.811. 22.811 for the 41 of Gannon. Right now he's 13th. Try to better his time, get away from that bubble mark. And he'll get there a little bit, 22.292. He's going to stay 12th, though. 22.292, picks up his time. Puts Joshua Furman on the bubble. And that'll bring the 34 of Travis Gordon trackside. Travis Gordon runs here weekly on Saturday. He's trying to get to a 22.573, or 23.363 rather. 23.363. He'll get there on lap 1 with a 23.062, but he's going to put himself on the bubble. So he is 14th right now, 23.062. He's the bubble car. 16 cars have taken time. 39 sportsmen going to go qualifying. At 22.433 on his second lap will put him one spot higher, up to 13th, and puts Timmy Spatz on the bubble. Here's the 32 machine of Jeremy Wolf. Jeremy Wolf, a regular at Elko in their Thunder Cars division. First lap time for him is going to be a 21.525. He'll go 10th quickest on lap number 1. Jeremy Wolf also picked up a late model victory this year in his rookie campaign over at Elko. He ran with the Mid-American stock cars last week at Rockford as well. 21.105. So he'll pick it up. He'll go 5th quickest on lap number 2 for Jeremy Wolf. And that will put Travis Gordon on the bubble now with a 22.433. And that'll bring the youngster in the 32 machine. This is Cameron Vandermeer. And Cameron gonna go 13th on lap number 1, put himself into the show so far. 22.251 for Cameron Vandermeer, the son of former Mid-American Series champion Ron Vandermeer, who you've seen on the ARCA Series this year. 21.879 for Cameron Vandermeer. Gonna pick up his time, but he's gonna stay 12th. So puts Ben Gannon on the bubble in the 41 car. And that will bring us Tom Sorum in the 29 machine. Driver out of Northfield, Minnesota. First lap time for him is a 22.984. 22.984. Not going to be good enough to get into the show yet. He's 17th. Got to get down to a 22.292 to beat Ben Gannon. And we're taking our top 14 here for your area sportsmen. And it's 22.702. 22.702. Second lap time for Sorum. He's going to sit 17th. That will bring us your 2022 Lacrosse Sportsman Track Champion, Sam Niles. Sam Niles picked up his second track championship here last night. He said he's ready to defend home turf today. First lap time for him will be a 21.698. 21.698 will be good enough for 12th at this time. Put him in the show. Dexter Malin now going to get bumped down to 14th and be put on the bubble. Niles off of 4. Second lap will be just a little bit better. 21.368 will put him 11th quickest thus far. 21.368 for Sam Niles, 11th quickest. 14 going to be moving on from time. Dexter Malin, 14th and final car in right now. This will be the 25 of Eric Campbell. Another one of those Elko drivers making his way over here. Lonsdale, Minnesota. First lap time for him, 21.262. 21.262, good enough for 9th quickest so far for Campbell. That's a pretty solid first lap. He's trying to get down to Eugene Gregorich's 20.791. That's quick time so far. We'll see if Campbell can drop it down. Not quite. 21-102. So he's going to go 5th quickest overall. 21-102. He's going to bump Jeremy Wolf a little bit. And that will bump Dexter Malin down into the last chance races and put Cameron Vandermeer. No, Cameron Vandermeer right now on the bubble. 21-879. Eugene Gregorich II, your quick qualifier thus far. We have 21 cars that have taken time. 39 area sportsmen set to qualify. We're going to do a little bit of crossover here. Let some people from the infield to the outside, outside to the inside. Getting a live look in during qualifying. You're seeing this beautiful drone shot down here. All these teams gathered in the infield. The fall colors in the background. You just can't beat the atmosphere here at Oktoberfest race weekend. If you're not here, we'd love to see you come for the rest of the weekend. If not, you can subscribe to MidwestTour.tv to catch all the racing action. Racing set to get going at about 5:30 here this evening. Racing set to get going at about 5:30 here this evening. 2 more days of action here at Oktoberfest race weekend. We're 1 day complete. We got Saturday and Sunday yet to go with the ARCA Midwest Tour, the Big 8 late models, the Mid-American Stock Cars, Midwest Trucks, the Midwest Dash Series. They'll all be in action tomorrow night. We'll be live tomorrow with qualifying starting at 2:25. You can catch the action from last night. We had some great racing last night. The Futures and the Knights super late model action. We crowned a Lacrosse sportsman track champion. And we had some fun in the double O race last night, too. There you see Meyerhoffer, Andrew Meyerhoffer, the 14, that white 14. A regular on the Mid-American Series. And a regular at Slinger Speedway, as well as WIR. That 8 machine alongside of him. And Gilbert machine. Feels really good. Cheryl Hearn. A Grundy regular. And get a good look at Nathan Borchert, son of Gregory Borchert, who was out here with a super late model earlier. Sleeping. There's not a more comfortable seat in the house than when you are sitting in your race car, strapped in, ready to go. Especially when you're sitting in the qualifying line. Can't really do anything but hurry up and wait. And memory of Freddie. Everybody loves and remembers Freddie from Pit Road. Biggest events in super late model and across the country. We miss him down there on Pit Road. So you're getting a live look in right now. We're a little bit of a break with some crossover, getting some people from the outer pits to the inner pits and vice versa. And we'll be able to continue on with area sportsman qualifying here. Area sportsmen set to do battle tonight, as well as the super late models. In the Trickle 99, you're going to see the NASCAR late models crown their track champion here this evening. They are 2 features in. They've got 2 features to go. There you see the 3 machine of Ron Vandermeer. He's going to be in action tomorrow night with the Mid-American Stock Car Series. Also in action here tonight with the area sportsmen, sitting back there waiting to qualify. Oh, one more break. There we go. Now we're back to qualifying with the 24 machine. Regular here on Saturday nights. This beautiful looking red and white 24 machine. On the clock now is Jamie Dummer. This is the Racing for Jason 24 machine. Dummer's first lap time on the clock will be at 22.957. 22.957 for Dummer. 20th quick so far. Got to get first is to Cameron Vandermeer, 21.879. Then beyond him, Eugene Gregorich, your quick qualifier is a 20.791. But you've got to get into the top 14 if you're going to be in the feature tonight. Otherwise, you've got some racing to do. 22.168. 22.168, not quite going to do it. And a last-minute driver change in that car as well. That was going to be Ken Christensen behind the wheel of that 24 machine. We announced it as Jamie Dummer, but Ken Christensen. This is the 20 machine of Devin Schmidt. Devin ran last night with Lacrosse Sportsman. And his first lap time is a 21.255. 21.255 for Schmidt will put him 9th quickest thus far. The 23rd sportsman to take time. Who says this division is dead? Area sportsman came ready to go this weekend. 39 of them. Devin Schmidt in his second lap. He's going to go 3rd quickest, not 20.934. 20.934 for Schmidt puts him 3rd. And that will put Andy Barney onto the bubble. This will be the 18 machine of Andy Jurek. $21,634 for Jurek. That's 15th, just outside of that bubble mark. He's got to get to a 21,630 for 1,000ths of a second. And he will be just quick enough to put himself in. 21,365 will be 13th quickest for Andy Jurek. That puts your track champion Sam Niles on the bubble now. Well, Sam Niles ran a 21,368. This is a This is Dan Ostoff in the 18 machine. We had him listed as Bill Schott, but this is Dan Ostoff in the 18 machine, and his first lap time is going to be a 23.825. 23.825 for him is going to be 26th of the 26 that have taken time so far. A little bit better on a second lap. 22.958. 22.958. He's still going to stay 23rd. Sam Niles, your track champion this year, currently on the bubble. I see some pretty fast cars sitting on the quarter mile ready to go. This the 14 machine of Tony Holm. Tony Holm was up in the top 15 for practice. We'll see if he can back up. His lap times around 21.4 in practice. He's going to go 22.220. 22.220 on lap number 1. That will be good enough for 19th right now. He's got to get to a 21.368 to get into the show. $21,813, not quite going to do it for Holm. He's going to be 16th, so just shy. And kind of taking a little bit of time to wind the 14 up. Here comes Andrew Meyerhoffer, regular on the Mid-American Stock Car Series and a weekly competitor on Sundays at Slinger, Thursdays at Wisconsin International Raceway. You'll get a chance to see him in action tomorrow as well. But you can't see it if you don't subscribe to MidwestTour.tv. You've got to get subscribed to catch all of the racing action here this weekend. 21.558 for Meyerhoffer will put him 15th so far, just outside of the bubble mark. He's got to get to a 368. And his second lap will be good enough to get down there. 21:148 will put Meyerhoffer ninth quickest thus far. And now we'll put Andy Jurek on the bubble. Oh, I believe we just lost one. That was the 13 machine of Mark Shalit as he works off into turn 2. He's going to try to stay low and out of the way. It looked like it was up in smoke as it come off of turn 4. And unfortunately for him, he's going to just roll it off the racetrack. And track crew going to take a quick peek down the front straightaway and make sure that he didn't dump anything down. He shut it off pretty quick, but they're still going to come out here and take a look. So a little bit of a break here before we resume qualifying for your area sportsman. You are getting a live look-in of day number 2 here at Oktoberfest race weekend. Tonight, you're going to see the Super Late models do battle for the Trickle 99. The NASCAR Late models have dual features here this evening. And you're also going to see this area sportsman battle in honor of Rick Schermerhorn. Racing set to get underway here at about 5:30 this evening. Your live look-in is going to cut off after qualifying. Got about 10 cars to go back there. We're at 28 that have taken time so far. 39 officially in the pit area for your area sportsman. Well, that live look-in going to cut off after qualifying. The rest of the evening, you'll have to be a member at MidwestTour.tv to catch all the racing action. That Trickle 99, a big one tonight. 3 33-lap features broken into different segments. There's going to be a small invert to start the race of whatever is lined up on the dice roll. We'll see that during opening ceremonies. And then race number 2, there's a lineup of 10 plus whatever they draw. Down by Victory Lane, there's a board where they draw numbers. You get a chance to see the feature winner of race 1 pick the invert. It'll be 10 plus whatever is behind the board, behind the panel that he picks. And then race number 3, another 10 plus the draw. And it's lined up by current points, not by how they finished race 2. So race 1 lined up by qualifying. It's going to be plus the dice roll, whatever it is, 1 through 6. Invert, and then race 2, based on how they finished race 1, will be 10 plus whatever the draw is, 1 through 6. And then race 3, 10 plus whatever the draw is based on current points after race 1 and race 2. And again, the lowest total for the night will be the event winner for the Dick Trickle 99. The last couple years, it has taken a 7 to win. Ty Majeski picked up his second Trickle 99 last year. This event started racing in 2007. Steve Holshausen was the inaugural winner. Nathan Haslai won it in 2008. Chris Weinkopf in 2009. Danny Fredrickson picked up the first of his 4 in 2010. Neil Knobloch won it in 2011. Skylar Holshausen in 2012. Eric Darnell won it in 2013. Danny Fredrickson got his second in 2014. Ty Majeski picked up his first of 2 in 2015. Fredrickson again won it in 2016. 2017 got rained out. Johnny Sauter, a former winner of this race, is here tonight as well, 2018. Nick Mergic won it in 2019. Danny Fredrickson got his 4th win in 2020. And Ty Majeski picked up his second Trickle 99 cheese wedge last year. You can see that all live tonight on MidwestTour.tv. You've got to be subscribed to be able to watch the race. You can catch the live action the rest of the weekend as well, and the replay of the events that took place last night. All right, let's go back to qualifying here. This, the 8 machine of Cheryl Hearn. Hearn, a regular down at the Grundy County Fairgrounds. formerly an Illiana regular before they shut that down. (24.011), 24.011 for Cheryl Hearn. You know, I mentioned Illiana ended up getting shut down. It brings up a good point, race fans. You got to support your local short tracks, either by way of getting out to the racetrack or getting on live streams and supporting their feeds. All that money goes right back into the racetrack and improvements and grounds and maintenance and whatnot, keeping things open and running. So support your local short tracks wherever it may be across the country. Get out and enjoy some racing on a Friday or Saturday night, whatever it might be. In your area, dirt, pavement, doesn't matter. But don't let these beautiful facilities go to waste. Get out there and support your local short tracks. Cheryl Hearn's second lap time was a 23.070, 26th quickest thus far. Top 14 moving on here out of qualifying. Andy Jurek still on the bubble, the 21.363. And carrying the 7 of Horn, your winner last night is Randy Humfeld. Boy, on lap number 1, Humfeld going to go 20.912. Third quickest on lap number 1. Gregorich, a 20.791, your quick qualifier thus far. .690 for Randy Humfeld. Maybe a little divine intervention here so far this weekend on the Humfeld machine. He found victory lane last night, and he goes to the top of the board here in qualifying, carrying the 7 of Schermerhorn. Here's going to be the black number 7. This is Joseph Pontrebond. He used to run a truck series. He owns the 20 truck of Cody Hubrid. His first lap time is going to be a 21.513. 21.513. Got to get down to a 21.365. Godoy Pontbriand will just miss it with a 21.370. He will stay 17th. Well, Randy Humfeld laid down a 20.690. This one of the guys left to go that could challenge it. Toma Nation represented here. This is Jason Toma, the regular at Jefferson Speedway. Multi-time track champion. He's been jumping up to the Mid-American Stock Car Series this year. First lap time for him is going to be a 21.331. 21.331. Toma 15th on lap 1. He's got to get over Titus Helgestad with a 21.320 right now if he's going to get himself into the show. Second lap time for Toma. Fourth quickest, 20.914, 20.914. So he'll put himself comfortably into the show and bump Titus Helgestad. Puts Robert Terzinski on the bubble. 21.30 for Terzinski. This will be the 4 machine of Nathan Borchert, second generation driver. You saw Gregory earlier in the super late model. The regular over at WIR, been up to Toma a few times in 22.108, 22.108. Got his hands full down there into 1. He's 22nd on lap 1. That big bobble down there is going to cost him. He's got to get to a 21.30. He did not. That bobble really cost him. 22.138 on lap number 2. He will stay right where he's at in 22nd. Well, here's a former Mid-American Stock Car Series champion. He's been spending a little bit of time in the ARCA Menards National Series this year. A 3 machine of Ron Vandermeer. Vandermeer's first lap time, 21.186. Good enough to put him in the show. That'll bump Terzinski. He is 13th right now. Justin Berg with a 21.261 is on the bubble in 14th. And he'll go to 5th quickest with a 20.928. Ron Vandermeer up to 5th with a 20.928. This is Rick Reddick Tackman. Rick Reddick Tackman, second generation driver. He won the Mid-American Stock Car Series race at Madison earlier this year. 21.931 on lap number 1. He was smoking the binders as he went down into 1 to come up to speed. He's going to be 23rd on lap number 1. We'll see if he can get down there and bump Justin Berg, 21.261. And well, he was close. 21.677. 21.677. Tackman, good pickup, but is not going to get there. He's 21st thus far. Going to have to race his way into that area sportsman feature. The first of a couple number 2s. This, the 2 of Carlson Sillers. No, it's Carson Sillers. Somebody added an L on here. Second generation driver, piloting the familiar family-owned number 2 machine. His dad, Clint, made famous in the central part of the state. 22.113, 22.113. He is 25th right now. Got to get down to a 21.261. Did not get there. 21.564 on his second lap will put him in 20th. Don Carson Sillers goes 20th with 21.564. That'll bring the second number 2 to the racetrack. The 2 of Dave Trout. Trout was really strong last night in the Lacrosse Sportsman race. Broke out, though. They have a 22-second cap. As he told us at the beginning of the weekend, though, he wasn't too worried about that. He's got himself focused on this race tonight. Lap number 1 for him will be 7th quickest with a 21.004. 21.004 for Trout. Goes 7th on lap 1. He's trying to run down Humfeld's 20.690. See if he can get down there. Not quite. He'll be second. 20.765 for Trout. Your top 3 cars here so far have broken the area sportsman track record. Humfeld right now with a 20.690, your quick qualifier. Dave Trout and Eugene Gregorich the second. All with a 20.79 or better, beating the former track record here. The way that practice times were at, there was some chatter in the garage area that maybe we could get down there. That former area sportsman track record was a 20.836. So actually your top 4 cars have broken that track record. This will be the 09 machine of Matt Wiebusch, regular here on Saturday nights. First lap time for him is going to be a 21.999, 21.999. Well, on a regular Saturday, he would have just broke out. They have a 22-second cap, and that's as close as you can get to that 22-second mark. Second lap time for him. Looking for a big pickup here. He did not get the pickup he was looking for. 21.733 on lap number 2 for Wiebusch will put him 24th overall. That will bring us the 39th and final qualifier of Dylan Sellner. This is another car that guys in the pit area were talking about. Lap number 1 for Sellner, going to go 21.217, just outside right now. Clay Kurtz on the bubble with a 21.167. Sellner went 15th. See if he can get into the show. Oh, yes, and he will set the new track record. 20.661. Just like last night, save the best for last. And Dylan Sellner will set a new area sportsman track record here. Your top 5 have broken the previous record with a 20.661. That is incredible. Back-to-back nights here. We have set a new track record at Lacrosse Fairgrounds Speedway. We did it last night in the super late model Knights division. We did it here in the area sportsman. Dylan Sellner, your quick qualifier over Randy Humfelt. Dave Trout, Eugene Gregorich II, and Dale Leckish Jr., your top 5. Jason Toma, Ron Vandermeer, Devin Schmidt, Steve Blair, and Brent Kane, your top 10. So the live look-in, folks, is going to come to an end here in just a minute. If you haven't yet, get on to MidwestTour.tv to subscribe. You can catch all the racing action here at Oktoberfest Race Weekend. And if you're here or watching, we want you to use the hashtag FestIsBest to support our friends at Worldwide Technology and their upcoming NASCAR Race Weekend in June. No, qualifying has come to an end here. Day number 2 of the Oktoberfest Race Weekend. Tonight, you're going to see super late models, NASCAR late models, and area sportsmen duking it out on the 5/8 mile oval. You got to be a subscriber to see it. MidwestTour.tv. Tell your friends, tell your family members, order some fish fry, get it back to the house, sit down, make a party out of it. And if you're able to get here, get your butt up here to Lacrosse Fairgrounds Speedway and check out the racing action here this weekend. Doesn't beat being here in person, the smells, the sights, the sounds, the whole weekend of being out in Camper Village. And speaking of our friends down there at Worldwide Technology, let's hear a little bit from them and their upcoming NASCAR weekend in 2023.
The debut of the NASCAR Cup Series at Worldwide Technology Raceway in 2022 was nothing short of spectacular. 3 incredible days of fun. The Confluence Music Festival with some of the biggest stars on the planet. A pre-race spectacular like no other. A packed house of enthusiastic fans. And now it's time to plan on making it even bigger and better in 2023.
It's more than just a race. It's a festival of epic proportions.
The Enjoy Illinois 300, presented by Ticket Smarter. A fun-filled, family-friendly midway with music, games, interactive displays, and the greatest food selection in sports.
NASCAR Weekend returns June 2nd through the 4th, 2023.
Just 5 minutes from downtown St. Louis in Madison, Illinois.
It's go time!
And there you see, use that hashtag FestIsBest to get some discounted tickets and go down and support our friends at Worldwide Technology and their upcoming Cup Weekend in 2023. That's going to do it for our live look-in here this afternoon. You want to see the rest of the action Friday night, the Trickle 99, that Friday night fights, the area sportsman. You want to see who gets crowned a Lacrosse Late Model Track Champion. You've got to be subscribed to MidwestTour.tv to do so. You see on the grounds right now the Dick Trickle Memorial Project, some beautiful rides out there. You see the Purple Knight Machine and the White Knight Machine. We're racing tonight in honor of that guy right there, the Wisconsin Rapids native, Dick Trickle, and that 99 machine. And we're going to do it with 3 33-lap features. You've got to be subscribed to see it all on MidwestTour.tv. Your live look-in's coming to an end. Subscribe on MidwestTour.tv. We want to see you here at Oktoberfest Race Weekend. If you can't, we want to have you joining us on this broadcast tonight to be a part of this. Racing going to go live at 5:30. Subscribe. MidwestTour.tv.